Hello, I'm Eagle. Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram. This is fucking talking shit with Eagle. Episode 402.5. Such a Tuesday. Gotta get it out. Hopefully you guys have had a good night. Sorry about the delay, but got high with a little help with the friend. Good chat. I much needed this. What's up, Il Juster? Sorry, Il Juster. Johnny Tennessee. How you doing? Good too. I actually like top chat already. I want half of the Uncle Stoner episode. That was on fucking top. Mr. Smiley, I am so sorry seeing you in the Zoom chat. That was a conversation. Line Cat 420, how you doing? What's up, Smiley? How you doing?
Shit, man. What you up to?
Hanging.
Hi, with a little help from my friends.
That's right.
I was looking forward to getting out with my friends.
It's always better with friends. It's always better with friends, isn't it?
There's a lot of truth there. I was the loner stoner for a long time, and it is a lot more fun.
Yes, I gotta agree.
But dude, you remember this though too, man. Like, I don't know, back in high school, weed wasn't the popular thing. At least in my school, it wasn't the popular thing to. People did it. A lot of people smoked, but it wasn't the popular thing to be known as the stoner and whatever. You know what I mean? It was like everybody was in the drinking rage. All my friends I knew in high school got MIPs and fucking shit like that. You know what I mean? It was everybody was drinking, and I didn't like beer back then, which is ironic, but I couldn't drink it. So I like getting high every time we'd go to a party. I care less if I was drinking. I always wanted to smoke, dude. Anytime I got drunk, fucking shit went wrong.
I was in that weird. Cheers, Johnny.
Cheers.
I was in that weird group that fell into like. I was like the stoner jock prep. I don't know if you could fall into all three categories at once, but I was able to just kind of walk that line to where I was kind of cool with everybody and I fucking just party. But I tended to lean more towards the stoners. I was definitely smoking weed at a young age. I think I would maybe even been the guy bringing it to the preppy bunch. Maybe that's why they had me around.
It is exactly why. That's funny.
They said, we like this guy. Let's keep him around. Yeah.
It happens.
No,
You had the hookup, man. You were the guy. That's the way it worked back then.
Well, I've told this story a couple of times, Smiley. I maybe no, but I was like I wrestled all through school. I started wrestling when I was in fourth grade freestyle wrestling, and I wrestled all through school. And that was my. I did play football, but wrestling was what I chose. Football was. My dad was a state champion football player, and I was forced to. He actually never came to my wrestling bullshit.
Really?
But yeah.
Real
So
quick, were those seasons didn't go on at the same time, right? They were opposite seasons or whatever.
No, they interfered with each other.
Yeah.
Freestyle, you could get away with it, but if you wanted to wrestle for the school, they definitely conflicted with each other.
So you had to choose.
Yeah. Kind of fucking spaced off where I was going with that. Totally
I'm sorry. My bad.
Well, it was all about the wrestling all through school. It was part of that.
I got sidetracked. There was a reason why I got to that, but it wasn't. Fuck, I totally squirreled that.
You were walking the line between the stoners.
Cannabis.
Yeah.
Oh.
And your dad played football. Wanted to make you play football.
The preppies kept you around because you had to smoke.
I definitely I definitely fucking I smoked weed at a young age, so but man, I could squirrel the fuck out of that. Why I brought it up, to be honest with you.
You know what? Somebody mentioned in chat earlier tonight that the squirrel was winning.
Squirrel?
During the episode, it seemed like Uncle. Oh gosh, now I forgot his name.
Stoner.
Uncle Stoner. I remember.
Uncle Stoner. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Go for it. Go for it.
Thank you. Before it goes again. So I remember. So I wrestled up school, and luckily, that the guy that I fucking was getting the cannabis from was like way into sports. He was an older gentleman in a wheelchair. I don't know. I can't remember how the fuck he lost his legs. But his thing was fucking selling weed, and he fucking kept up and obviously bet on sports. But he would, all the high school, college, whatever, that cat knew about and was a fan of my wrestling career. So I'd fucking show up and he'd be like, hey, man, fucking kick some ass this week and shit. He'd always fucking hook me up. So I always got discount, basically athlete discounts and shit with the weed dealer. Even early on in school and shit.
You had a sponsor. He was your sponsor.
Basically. He always had the fire too, man. It's fucking That's cool.
I've seen that. I've seen that trend with the UFC fighters too, Eagle, where they all are getting CBD sponsors and shit too now. Like, it's kind of funny. You were ahead of your time, man. You were ahead of your time.
Completely, yeah.
I definitely started hustling the butter. That's for sure. I even back then, man, 3 for 5s. 3 for 5s. 3 for 5s, bro. I hustled the bud back then. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Yes, sir. Had to happen somehow, man. Somebody had to do it.
That's right.
Cheers, Red Pill.
Yeah, Red Pill, how you doing?
Cut you off, smiling.
No, he's on mute with trying to torch his rig. Now we decide to say hi to him. Shit.
Yeah, right in the middle of the torch.
I did want to hop in the second I heard Stoner Prep Jock, because that was the exact, in between group. Depending on what lunch hour we left for was what group of people I was hanging out with, either the Stoners, the Preps, or the Jocks. Going back to torch up.
Yeah, and I was same way. I was all over the sports, but I hung out with the guys that played hacky sack out in the corner smoking the weed. That's where I hung out. And at the same time, I was accepted throughout, I think. or at least I thought it was.
What the fuck happened to hacky
Of course, I could
sack?
be wrong.
That's something I would think that would be fucking big today.
You know what?
Fucking
That is a great tool for feet dexterity, being good on your feet, balance, being able to hand and foot coordination. I mean, it's just all around, you know.
that was the ultimate stoner fucking circle fucking thing. You could pass a joint and hacky, man. Just fucking in a circle. You're right, man. Do you think
Exactly.
that did disc golf fucking kill hacky sack?
No,
I don't know.
No,
The fidget
not at all.
The fidget spinners did it. Yeah.
I think it probably just got a bad connotation.
I don't
You
think
know.
hacky sack's dead. I still see people play.
Do you?
Yeah.
I tried to get my
Just you guys,
tried to get
man.
somebody-
Dust off that hacky sack. Bust it out. And play. That's all it
Dude, man,
takes.
I got mine in the drawer back there someplace.
Shit.
As soon as
now
I
you
get
can
fixed up,
even
I'll be
fucking
getting back into it.
Now you got me wondering.
pimp it up.
I had one that pretty old.
You can pimp it up.
Oh,
You can,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Even to like modernize it, hip it. You know what I mean? Just for today's market, you can make the whole fucking thing out of hemp and make all the beans inside out of like hemp.
Happy
seeds or something
a hemp
like that.
hemp sack with
Oh.
seeds.
Oh,
in it.
hell yeah.
There you go.
It'd be called a
Seed in it?
hempy sack.
I like it.
There
Hempy
you
sack.
go. Somebody just stole that, Johnny.
It's gone. It's already gone. Do you guys remember
Welcome.
California games? You remember like hacky sack was a fucking video game way back in the day. The California games. I don't know if you guys.
I didn't see
It's
that.
way
one.
back. Like, I think it was
Kinda.
floppy disk kind of game, man. Like
Electronic
it was,
arts.
It was like 16-bit hacky sack. It might have been less than that.
Now, was this around the same time as Oregon Trail?
Probably, yeah, about that.
And, no, it was just a couple of months after.
I remember playing
think,
Oregon Trail in like
they
second
were already
grade.
settled.
Yeah, it was about second or third grade. Oregon Trail was just
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna fucking order one just to fucking see what kind of looks like it at the next event and shit.
No,
As we sit around, I'm just gonna be like, fucking toss it to somebody, just see if it just bounces off their forehead or if they can.
Bam! Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. I can see it. Yeah.
I don't know that it'd still be as easy. Might be a whole new ball game for old guys trying to play hacky sack now.
Actually, I played it not too long ago. Probably about maybe 4 years ago. I was playing it when I was still fairly healthy.
There you go.
Still throw it up and kick it around.
It's good.
I liked when you were teaching somebody new, you know, and you're teaching the fundamentals of it and everything, and say, yeah, you could use your forehead, you could use your shoulders, you know, can't use your hands, knees, yeah, any part of your body but your hand. And the first time they go to kick it, they're thinking about their head, they're thinking about their foot, and it hits them right in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like all the more reason to bring it back to get us all exercising again, moving a little.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And you know, that's great solo exercise. And you throw yourself up against the wall and start bouncing it in the corner.
That would be
I used to
pretty
do
cool
that.
concept for punishment, like a technology timeout for kids. Like, oh, you did this, you know, like the harsher the penalty, the further back in time you go. So like, he did something, let's go back 5 years, you know, whatever. Do something real bad, you go back to the 1920s, you know, whatever toys were around in the 1920s, that's the only thing you can play with. No one for
no, because if you went back to If you went back to the 1920s for toys, your kids would have lead poisoning and shit. You gotta,
Well, good. Maybe they'll learn their lesson.
right? That's like the old soap in the mouth and shit.
Oh
you're
man,
gonna
I went.
fucking poison my liver. Well, you should be swearing.
Yeah.
If you haven't tried soap in the mouth, man, you guys are missing out. That's
Oh
what
yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah,
I think that's pretty well gone away. I don't think
because
that
I was around in that era.
was only a punishment for a short era. I
I
think.
was around in that era.
Yeah, you had the soap, the bar of soap.
Mom used to.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah, she'd shove that soap on my mouth and make me keep it in there. Oh man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, those were
You'll never do this.
not fond memories, but they were. No, I wouldn't do that to anybody. You know.
Yeah, now we just make them eat the
Twice to you?
dishwasher balls.
Yep. Tide Pods
Yeah.
for the win.
Either that or Tide Pods. Tide Pods for the win.
Right? You swear again, boy, that Tide Pod's going back in your mouth.
Dude, the funniest thing I think I've seen a picture of, I don't even know if you want to call it a meme. It was just like a fake picture, but it was Tide Pod flavored Oreos.
Jeez.
Wow.
Buying that too. That's funny.
That seems wrong. It just seems wrong.
Completely.
I honestly, man, it does amaze to think that people do certain things just because they saw it. I remember there was a dude drilling what was it, the iPhone when it came out and it didn't have the earphone port in it. I forget which number iPhone it was, like the 8 whatever. But they took away the Bluetooth. You had to have a Bluetooth for your earphones after that. There's a dude did a video about drilling a new port for your earphones to go into. And he literally like drilled the case. He had all these measurements and shit, but people were fucking up their iPhones trying to drill a hole into their. That's literally all the video was. Drilled a hole into the side of the iPhone and stuck the headphones in there and was like, "Look, they work." And like people are drilling their fucking phones out and shit. Like, oh man. Some of that is just like,
oh man,
like
a $900 mistake.
hey, you didn't stop for a second to think of it, or what? I just picture.
I can't believe anybody would fall for that.
Like,
But,
oh,
I'm
man.
sure there were lots.
You wouldn't
He
think so.
did it. I seen it on YouTube. It's got to be real.
I don't know. People
Yeah,
eating-
but who doesn't use YouTube for that shit though? Seriously. I don't know how much shit I have learned off of YouTube, but it is like you have to fucking be leery of the information. You can't you have to use some common sense. But yeah, absolutely.
Hey man, I learned how to use my phone. I learned how to use my phone on
Fucking
YouTube.
washer needs a part. Fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
Dryer needs something replaced. YouTube. I've actually done a lot of shit up. I ain't afraid to.
I fixed the stove back in the day that way. It was throwing the error code and look up the brand and the error code, and it's a couple different possibilities, and here's how you test between the two, and bada bing.
Nice.
I've done it with auto parts too, Smiley. There's been a couple of times where I've seen the part and I'm like, oh, no fucking way. All right, there's got to be a method to the madness. There, you know what I mean? This got to be removed before that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually like, okay, how's this bitch come apart? There's been a couple of times I've been watching houses fucking come apart. You know, I'll change it. I just got to know how to get this fucker apart correctly without the sawzall. There's been times where I'm like, I'll cut that fucker out. I'll replace it all.
I got a toy.
give me my fucking sawzall. I will cut that fucker out and replace everything.
Definitely had some frustrations with those.
Hey,
I'm
you know
sure
what I
you've ran into a couple of Smiley working on the mechanics.
You know what this is making me think of? I don't know if this is making me think of an idea I've had. Let me know if anyone's ever already done this or if you've seen someone do this. But like you're talking about, basically user manuals or instructions or those, what is it called? When you have the thing tell you how to put it together.
Instructions like
Yeah, I thought there was another thing. But anyways, like a user manual. And you remember even for like CDs, you would get like a little album thingy and it'd be like in the CD and it would come out, be like a little mini magazine and have like pictures and descriptions and like stories about the music and the band and the songs. And then like video games had it and it would tell you like what buttons
Basically,
to press.
it's a user book.
Right. So has anyone ever given those away, like a really cool mini, pamphlet or little mini booklet with like colored pictures and like written examples and like a grow journal user guide for the strains in a seed pack you buy? Basically, it's like a little hard plastic thing. You pop it open, the seeds are on one side like a CD or a disc, and then on the other side, it's a little slip out pamphlet. And it's got like a complete grow journal with all the Q&A, all the common question and answers.
I like that.
You gotta tell me about these instructions that you speak of.
So like it could even be like inclusive, like a grow journal from like 3 different growers, like someone that grew
What
those
to
seeds
expect
out.
from the plant or something
Yeah,
like
like
that.
it could have like an example, how it grows.
Instructions. Eagle has
That's kind of how Brothers Grimm and like Duke Diamond does theirs. Like there's a whole write up on it, and usually it's like a classification. You'll see 4 different phenotypes. This, and this. These will be short. These will be tall. He gives a ton of information, man, like that. It's cool.
I just think it would be nostalgic to get seed packs where that's like a physical form. We could just YouTube it or Instagram it, but it'd be really cool to just have it right there, the booklet.
I like it. And it's from
All right. No one steal my ideas now. They're mine.
Yeah. Trademarked.
Yeah. TM. Trademarked it.
I guess it is recorded and timestamped. You might have some kind of there.
I already own domain names. It's called Seed User Pamphlet Seedbank.com.
That's a good bluff.
Yeah.
Throw him off the trail a little. He's already got a website. Now we're not stealing it.
Yeah.
So do you think that would be like one of the main read instruction manuals? Because I honestly, when I get almost 90% of anything I get, I dump that motherfucker out on the floor. And the instruction manual is probably the last thing I look at. In a pinch, I might pull it out, but hardly ever.
For me, I think it's just something extra to get with it. Like you're not just buying the seeds. For like me, I would go through all those old things in the video games and I was like really bored. Like I'd be like, I'd already beat the game. There's maybe nothing to do outside, no one to play with, just really bored as shit. And I would go through like all those and just read it and just realize that, oh, look at stuff that I already knew is all in this book right here. So I just think it'd just be cool for that, reason. Maybe someone needs to go to it as a thing something to consult it with, it's right there for them. Maybe, it's a problem that they didn't even know was already in the book. They're looking at their plant like, what the hell's going on? And then they look at that book and they're like, oh, this plant seems to be like really intolerant to, whatever environment.
It'd be like trading cards too.
That'd be cool. Yeah. It would be more of oh, you still have that? Like it's still in the package, you just didn't throw it away, that kind of thing. So.
Yeah.
That That'd be cool. I like it.
I'm just spitballing, guys. So
I don't know who closed up shop last night, but I greatly appreciate it, guys. Man, I tried like a motherfucker. I don't know how many times I popped in and out. Eventually, I was like, I just fucking give up.
Yeah, I got your message when you popped in that last time. You were in just for a few seconds, and then whoop, you disappeared. You stalled out, and then you disappeared. You said, "Yep, I'm out."
I actually tried to begin at 4:20. I don't know if that was my last time you see me. Yeah, I tried it at 4:20 and I wouldn't let me out. Going to bed.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Internet guy was here today, gave me a new modem for my main connection. Didn't really say what was wrong with the old one, but he said I'm up and good. I don't know. That Frontier network just will not support. Well, it's only 3 meg. 3 meg, which they tell me from the beginning is just barely enough to watch a couple of movies, if best. But you weren't going to be like on. They were like on maybe 2 devices, and not much of everything that goes on via fucking internet. Cameras and shit like that, man. But it won't handle. So hopefully we're golden. So far, so good tonight. 2 shows so far. No fucking ups and downs. I'm kind of happy. Be grateful for the little things, right? What you got?
Can you guys read that?
I can. That's pretty low consumption. What is it? 8-inch?
It's a 6. Yeah, it's a 6-inch.
Nice. Either way, that's 0 draw.
Yeah, it doesn't have a controller on it at all on the cord. But guess what I got this for?
I'm gonna say just because you get deals all the fucking time, I'm gonna say $15.
Close. Lower. I got it for $5.
Damn.
I put a $10 bid.
Damn.
It said it was broken. It had a $10 bid on it. Nobody bid on it but me, so I got it for $5. It's a 2400 RPM. Nothing. I mean, this thing works like a champ. Plug this thing in. You can. I got a plug right here.
That's a good deal. I don't think that. Sometimes I cheat.
$5 is a hell of a deal.
Yeah, this sucker works good.
Like inline duck fans. They ain't no $5.
Oh shit! I just blew all the weed off my tray. That's funny as shit.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to laugh, but that's pretty fucking funny.
No, that is funny, man.
All right.
I love it. Thank you for that, Smiley, because I was laughing just as hard as you.
That's one of them. Like, oh shit. Hindsight.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. There was no hindsight on that shit, man. That was gone sight.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't mean to laugh.
No. No, that's funny. I was at the end of what I had there, anyways. I probably had maybe a half hit on there.
All right.
I was wondering if you had like
a 6-inch grinder.
I was wondering if you had like one of those Tony Montana just stacks piles of the weed just right in front of it, dipping his whole face and coming up with weed powder on his mouth.
Yeah, I just take my my pipe and I just go into it, smeared it.
Yeah.
Shove it onto my pipe. Yeah.
Scoop and shove it.
Tape it off. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited about my next my Cocoa Berry Jones because I took a little hit of that last night and it tasted really good. So this one here is the clone off of the first one. So it's got a little bit more expression in it, you know. I think it does anyways.
All right. Dig it. What kind of expression?
Yeah. Well, it seems to be a little bit more of, it has more of a fruity smell to it, almost like a berry smell in a way, a little bit of a tint to it. You know, so that's where they got the cocoa berry, you know, maybe there was some of that. And last time it came out more like a cocoa kind of licorice. You
Is
know
that
what
what
I'm saying?
do you like the berry or do you like the more licorice?
Well, I'm enjoying this one here because it is a CBD 1-to-1.
When you say licorice, do you mean
Like it had the black licorice kind
black
of a,
licorice? Okay.
yeah, it kind of had that tar flavor to it, kind of, you know, that black licorice tar kind of, and it was nice. I'm not saying it wasn't. I enjoyed the heck out of it, and I think I'm gonna enjoy this one here just as much. I got 3 other clones that I got gonna be backing this one here up that are in veg.
Nice.
Yeah, excited about it.
I've been finding myself trending more towards that black licorice, the gas rubber, burnt rubber kind of smell.
I really like my popcorn flavored one.
I don't know that I'd like that one though. So
Oh, it's
Black
great.
licorice sounds
Did I
rough for me.
It sounds rough.
Yeah, I've never been a flavor of that flavor profile. So,
but in the
No,
smoke, it's so
I don't. I can't stand black licorice.
But in your smoke, it's so good. It's not
different.
not at all like
It's
eating it. It's so good.
it's completely different. You don't get that on your tongue. You don't get the, you know, the flavor of it like that. It's more of just a hint, kind of it.
No,
I just
you want it real strong with it. To me, it's almost borderlines to like a burnt rubber kind of smell, the black licorice burnt rubber kind of thing. But I don't know. That's just to me, I guess.
I can't put them two things together in my brain for some reason.
I mean, you
I
can
just
taste the difference, but it's like that orange to burnt orange kind of thing we were talking.
Exactly. Yeah. Or that rotten orange flavor, you know.
I think the black licorice is along that line.
Yeah. And the thing that I like about this one here is it's super sticky and super dense. It was really dense last time, but it wasn't as sticky as this one here is. This one seems to be a little bit more sticky. Would you say that would be a little bit more trichomes? Maybe that was due to the new light, because it was growing under a different light last time.
Yeah, light would have a whole lot to do with it for sure.
So the next ones will be going underneath my Spider Farmer 4000. See what that does.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm excited about that. Miranda Family Farms is actually he's going to be a Spider Farmer rep, kind of, or
Sponsored.
tab song for
yeah, sponsored.
everybody that
Yeah.
wants to hear.
Yeah, cheers, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's he had,
It's not
I think.
tab song.
Cheers.
What's that?
Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers. That wasn't the dad
I know you got to grind more weed up, Johnny.
I already did. It's just a reach away, you know.
All right.
The industrial grinder.
Yeah.
I just on these trays. You know, the rolling trays. I wish they
Yeah.
would make them so that they were like tapered out. You know what I'm saying? Like at the bottom here, so when it sits on there, you can't hit one of the edges with your hand and have it
And
all
flip
flat
it.
in your face.
Right.
Yeah, I've done that one. Actually, it was setting the grinder.
That's a funny point.
my
Yeah,
big
why do
grinder
they do
at the
that?
edge.
Like this one. Yeah, that's a good point. Like this one, Smiley, it's like almost like you say, it's designed to flip with that
Yeah.
curve
Smiley?
already in there.
Smiley, I think you just came up with an engineering change order
Ooh.
for the design of these. And who makes these? Who does the there was somebody in our chat that used to do the stickers. They put your sticker onto the tray for you, Eagle.
Canna
Who was
Queen.
that?
Canna
Canna
Queen.
Queen. I wonder if she doesn't have any access to some of that.
She might.
You know? Yeah.
Mod Podge. That's fucking Mod Podge, man. Don't know what Mod Podge is, man.
Mod. I agree,
See, it's
Smiley.
kind of neat. Yeah,
Never dump your weed
Mod
again.
Podge.
The unflippable tray.
Have you ever
Are you
seen
good?
Mod Podge for real?
I haven't. What are you talking about? Modified.
It's like what Canna can use for the trades there. Actually, you can like stick a photo to something, and you can either like Mod Podge over it, put a nice clean coat or something like that, or you can actually do like a photo transfer on almost anything. So basically, you paint the Mod Podge on, and it's like a clear, and then you print out your photo or whatever, stick it to the object, and you let it dry, and then you can wash the paper off, and then the object or the image will be in the finish forever. No paper, but it'll be like on the cup, whatever. But it's a cool way of transferring images and shit. It's kind of neat. You can actually do a lot of shit. Pretty nifty shit.
Do you have to apply it on mirrored if it like says something so that when you peel it off, it's the right way to you, or does that not matter?
Yeah. You have to like consciously, you know what I mean, reverse the image if you're doing writing and stuff like that.
Cool.
Crickets after that shit.
I'm having a hard time talking. I had finger hash in that hit.
Hopefully you're
Or
not
skizzer hash.
choking on the finger part of it.
Right.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Canadian Jay says hi. Red Bill.
What's up, buddy?
Hey,
Old hoser.
that's funny. You're relaying messages from chat.
What's up, you hoser?
Yeah. That's my old buddy, my old Canadian pal. Canadian.
And an Canadian J.
Hey, since he's there, we got to try to get Dylan on here. You'll know who I'm talking about. That's that aquaponic grower that I've been talking about, that I brought up a few times. Line it up if you still talk to him.
Yeah, line it up, dude.
Line it up.
Do.
Make it happen. Come on, presto. No, I'm just kidding.
Boom! It's next week.
I think everyone would be. There's a few. I really need to encourage my one hash making buddy to do the show. I asked another person that's in the UK. I think it would be a weird time for him to do it, but he seemed kind of interested. So,
You know, there's a John in chat. I gotta give him some props. It's been very, very helpful. It was a very good guest. So props to John and Jen.
Ozzy
He
John,
actually, yeah.
right on.
And he actually sent, and I thought it was too cool. I was like, I didn't see that one coming, but I was like, ooh, I hope we get that one. But it was Billy Strings, who is like, if you don't know, he's a young guitar player from Michigan. That kid can play, man. That kid's got like lightning fingers on guitar. It's like, man, that would be an awesome episode. I'd love to get Billy Strings. But man, thank you. I appreciate everybody that has helped out with a lot of guests. Of course, Cass helped out with tonight's guest, Uncle Stone,
Nice.
and a lot of other guests. That's one of the reasons why you guys wonder how Cass is, skipped over a couple of times. Cass has helped out the show quite a few times with Cass. So shout out to Cass. Everybody else that's helped out with Cass. There's been a lot. American One, of course, Johnny. Okay. A lot of people have helped with Cass. And it seems to be more and more as the show progresses. People help out. Hey, you should check out this guest. Of course, like Red Pill right now on air.
Calling out his buddy to set it up.
Right on. Of course, Johnny Canna Seed. Can't forget him constantly asking people to come on and do their part, fill out a night. I can't thank you enough for that.
Oh yeah, that's
I do appreciate that. I don't do it. But I appreciate it when you come on and shake the tree for me.
it's good because we need to get to know these people that are out there growing, because you never know. You might be cutting across country or something and be able to stop in and have a place to stop and smoke safely, So, I mean, heck, I just heard that there's going to be something happening in Las Vegas come around June 1st or July 1st or July 8th or something like that, I think he said.
Hey, I even have an event coming up. There's going to be one here.
Yeah. So that's cool. We'd have never known about that. I'd never even heard about. Had you heard about that before you go?
Nope.
No.
That sounded like a really good one to go to, man. I mean, if out of all events, I was like, man, that really sounds like a good time there. It made you feel like the whole decision process, be in there, ask the judge why are you voting that way. I think it was
totally
really cool
appreciated
that they throw slides up and kind of dissect each one. It sounded like a really fun experience.
I love the concept of it. If he's going to be doing that kind of stuff, that's right on, man. That's really bringing the growers, the regular growers, and the people in the audience into what's going on, giving you a little insight, kind of like a YouTube show.
Well, Dude Grow Show has done similar like events where like when you entered, you were issued like a token, a wood token, and basically you went through and sampled, you know what I mean, and then you put your token with whoever had the most tokens for the winner. But that's a cool concept as well. But that's not like having a panel, like you said, putting it all up, looking at the trichomes and shit like that. That's getting in there. That's getting deep, and not only having a contest, but learning something. You know what I mean?
What they're looking for. Yeah. That kind of stuff. Yeah. Insight, man. That's some good stuff. Yeah, I spent 5 hours at the Apple store today trying to get my internet fixed. It's working a little better, but I'll tell you what, man. It was the slowest, most monotonous time I'd ever had in a long time. I've been sitting here by myself for a long time. So, you know, it was kind of cool to be out in the amidst of a bunch of people and stuff. But boy, I felt like I was in prison. Because they were doing backups on my phone and trying to get the updates. And man, it was just taking forever. I literally had to leave, go out and get some lunch and come back. I left my phone there. Because it was just like, man, I got to the point where I was about ready to eat my phone.
That doesn't sound fun, man. I hate going to the phone places. I got to do something for mine too. It's getting to that point. Like, I don't know. It's like they program them for a certain amount of time, and then they're just like, oh yeah, your battery's gonna fuck you over. You're gonna have to replace it. Is it? You won't be able to charge it.
Immediately does that.
You would not believe.
Yeah, it's like the next update they fuck you on, and it's like all of a sudden your shit don't work the same, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? Now my battery don't charge? Like what?
Dude,
Apple
I
has
was
been caught
sitting there.
doing that.
I was sitting there listening to these people throw the sales pitch at these people. I mean, he was saying, "Oh yeah, we might be able to get maybe $60 for that," you know, and it looked like a good phone. And he's saying, "Oh yeah, the battery's beyond its point. There's this, there's that." You know, I guess he was trying to trade it in for a different phone, and he come to find out that damn thing it probably wasn't worth more than $20 to them. So he said, "Yeah, you might as well buy a brand new phone." Man, it was sales, hard pitching, man. Curveballs, fastballs. These people didn't know what was coming at them. It was smacking them upside the head. You know, I was just sitting there listening to these guys work them. Had 5 hours to listen.
Yeah. I hate them voices though.
Yeah.
And they're not set up efficiently at all. If you've like anybody knows this, but if you watch those people when you sit in there, they're not set up efficiently at all. They walk all over the fucking store. Like the one dude was like, he did like 5 laps around the fucking store just getting all the shit handled that we needed done. It's like, what the hell, man? Why isn't it all like one in one spot? Why aren't we right here just doing this? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll be right back. And then he's running to the back, and then he's coming back out of this thing, and he's, I'll be right back.
It's supposed to be an experience, man. It's like Disneyland.
Yeah. It's like they intentionally made it so it was going to be a longer process. You know what I'm saying? So like you'd have to sit and browse. I don't know. Like it's weird.
So it's not fun. It's not fun at all.
It doesn't look fun for the employees either. That looks like a stressful fucking gig, man. I don't know.
It does. Yeah. They all got to be making about $25, $30 an hour right now.
Guys, if you can, please tip your Apple Store employees.
I got an Android, but yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So tomorrow I got to go to the AT&T and have them do a systems update on their side. Mine was just doing a backup on the phone.
Seems like it would be just easier to swap out the fucking phone for you.
Seems like it.
Same on there. Send it back.
Yep. A lot of times they're doing the same steps you would do online and shit. It's funny.
Right.
Have you ever had that happen though? On the opposite end of that? Fucking be like, okay, yeah, we can't fix this. We're just gonna give you a new phone, and you're like, is there a chance I can have that back quick so I can delete all that shit? Just a little second with that thing.
Dude,
I would.
Speaking of that, Eagle, sorry to interrupt, but this just hit my head when you said that, and I'm not gonna say names or nothing, but this is a story I just heard. But so, dude's in the military, and somehow he was like not supposed to make a call or something, but he got his cell phone and he went to like go make a call. Well, like somehow they fucking downloaded and zapped all the fucking shit off his phone. And like, yeah, there was like some file on there with a bunch of porn videos, and apparently there was like 17,000 videos, and 4 of them were child pornography, and he hadn't even looked at them all, and he's fucking dishonorable discharge and sitting in jail for that shit. All because they grabbed it off his phone when he fucking made a call, dude. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, like hit up, boom. You know, I don't know. It's just, I didn't realize they could do that shit. When I heard that story, I was like,
dude,
oh.
I will send you a fucking video. It's actually saved in my playlist on one of my playlists on YouTube. But it's called a stingray. And both, they can set it up at events or they can just ride along next to you. And basically, it pings your phone and acts like a tower. And it's like the middleman. And then in between, they can snag everything you have. And most state police departments have them these days, and a lot of other departments have been issued them. And they actually they're like hush hush. They're not even supposed to talk about that shit.
Yeah, that's
they can actually pull right up in a parking lot and fucking snag everybody's shit.
It's a huge scam. Edward Snowden talks about it. He says they use it to falsify information and make false warrants and go after people. And it's some, fake thing that, that they have to make up to where they got your information from. They have to like say, oh, you know what, got an anonymous call. It was your neighbor, that kind of thing. But no, it was one of those stingray
Isn't
things.
that fucked up how they can lie? That's the most fucked up part about it too, I think. They shouldn't be able to lie, dude. That's bullshit.
Exactly. There's got to be rules, you can't do that shit.
Well, it's for national security. That's the rule, they say.
What incentive is there to lie, though? You know what I'm saying? Other than to be a dick, really, right? Like, or are they getting?
Well, they've done it.
They get commission off your fucking fines if they arrest you or some shit.
It's used mostly for low-level petty shit, like dudes that work at the NSA. Their wife or girlfriend breaks up with them, and then they, dox all their shit.
Is that what that means, doxing it?
I guess. I don't know if that's more of like someone on the internet doing it. Just like I said, this is these people's jobs, and they're abusing their privileges, being able to look at everyone's information like that. So yeah, there's literal like scum. Hey guys, you're listening right now. My bad. Forget. I just had snap right in
my head. Yeah. I almost didn't believe the story that it happened that way, because I was like, there's no fucking way, man. Like, that's insane that they're just off a call, you know what I mean? But wow.
I know, that's crazy. Yeah. Where was he at? Was he?
I guess if like Eagle's saying it goes,
ship?
they're the tower, you know what I'm saying? They were the tower probably for the whole time when he made the call. They were the tower, and just boom. Wow. It's pretty wild though, man. Now he's sitting in jail and fucking like that.
Yeah. Big time.
I don't know where that's at.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could actually play the sound of the video, but not the video.
What are you trying to do?
What's that?
Stingray.
Oh.
I was wondering if I could play the sound, but not the video.
They can steal shit off your computer too, or is that like through the phone because you're dialing up to their antenna or whatever? Or it'd be all your internet.
Anything that's if you've got something that's like, if you've got laptops these days, a lot of them are providers through like Sprint or fucking Verizon or something like that. No different than your phone. If it's out there searching for a signal, it's just like your phone.
Yeah, if they're all synced together.
It's the same tower.
Got
it's
them all
bouncing
synced
off of.
together.
That must have been what my stepdad's or my stepdaughter's dad was talking about. He was all freaked out wanting her to cover her camera on her laptop and shit like that. He was like, I don't want people logging in, looking at you and whatever. I'm like, what is he talking about?
That's another thing to mention, that all those people that do work for those places, the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, they all do cover up their on their laptops and the cell phones. They tape up their cameras. So why shouldn't we?
No, apparently it's a good idea. I hadn't heard of it. You know what I'm saying? So when he was making a big deal of it, I was kind of like, really? That's a thing? Like, I didn't know. But
This camera fucking looks at the ceiling. As soon as we get done with this, I go, all right. Look at the ceiling, motherfucker. Shit you not. Every day.
Yeah, they got new cases that you can actually put your phone in that'll block that from happening, as well as your wallet, because people could walk up behind you with that same kind of technology, steal the information from your bank card.
Yeah, they can
With the
within
card
6 feet now. Yeah, they can snag it.
Yep.
people got, man, if they applied that kind of knowledge to getting a job, I would imagine. Well, I'd probably better money stealing or whatever. I don't know. Some of that shit you just think, God, dude, you're smart as fuck, man. You could do something, right? Like you could do something positive. You know how to do that much to steal. Like you'd be able to do something positive.
It wouldn't be challenging, you know. Anybody could do a job.
But yeah, maybe there's people out there trying to prove a point too. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole digital idea of like digital currency and shit like that, robbery becomes a whole new ball game, man. That's fucked up. Mm-hmm. You know that? Like how are they gonna catch people from that? It ain't like you ain't even gonna be able to describe the criminal. You know what I mean? Like if somebody came and stuck a gun at you and said, "Give me your wallet," you can at least tell them, I don't know, they're about this tall, man, fucking had a hood on. You know what I mean? Or whatever, a hoodie on or some shit. You can tell them something. Somebody steals your shit like that, you don't even know what fucking happened, you know? It's just gone. That's crazy.
You just nailed it. We can't even keep what little bit of shit we got on the internet safe right now. Right fucking now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want to turn everything that I have.
My whole livelihood over to that.
Currency, yeah. Let's make it all digital. I want to fucking lose that on a fucking bad day and blink of an eye. The possible storm.
It's kind of,
you know what I mean?
It's a lot like that though now, because they can fucking net. That's why I'm not a big fan of having a bunch of money in the bank, because like one day you'll wake up and they just fucking, oh no, your shit's closed or whatever. You know what I mean? Like your money's not your money when it's in the bank. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It is to a certain extent, but wait till they hit you for a fucking random fee. See if it's your money. They just grab that shit. It's gone. You're fighting to get it back. You know what I mean? You didn't have no say.
That was a mistake. They must have made a mistake. A little type error, you know, one number off, goes to somebody else's account. I've had that happen to my. I had 2 paychecks go to somebody else's account.
Really?
And I had to fund that back, yeah. Because I had automatic deposit, and the person that actually was depositing it in, they had dyslexia for a few weeks or something.
Huh. Did that get squared up then, or what?
Yeah, I had to go down there and raise a little cane, you know, but got it straightened out.
That'd be weird for the guy. All of a sudden, bam, a paycheck shows up in your account. You're like, what?
Oh man, that's
weeks in a row. You're like, yes.
That happened to me. Something similar, and it got rectified probably before the person even knew it. And the person at the bank was like, this person's probably going to be real unhappy when they figure this out, you know, because it was like something like, it was like $1,600. So it would have been like a fat, you know, surprise. You wake up and you're like, out of the blue, $1,600 in your fucking account, you know, and then it didn't happen. Thank God. said that's as quick as it could be with a digital currency. It's a complete stranger you don't even know, and they got it, and they already moved it to some other wallet and bought some other crypto with it, and now no way you can get it back.
That's fact.
Yeah.
When they digitize our money, which they're almost there, when they do that, they'll be able to just flip a switch and say, "Oh, nobody's got money now."
So, cheers,
Yeah.
Green 13.
Green
I'd
13.
like to say happy anniversary. It's been 1 year since you did your episode.
Oh,
1
no, yeah.
year since you did
Congrats.
your episode. You introduced yourself into this community.
Today's your 1 year anniversary, Green 13.
That's amazing. It's been a year, man. And that's really funny that yesterday you were talking about some frustrations just early in the show. And I thought to myself, I must tackle Eagle and tell him how important this is. Like, I know you know, but doesn't mean when someone knows you shouldn't still tell them, listen, it's massive for me to come and see the guys. It's massive to have, you know, through lockdown, but never mind lockdown, just me as a person to be able to come and see the boys and talk crap. It's massive. And for you to have this facility for us, you know, a bunch of old boys talking about fucking ganja on the fucking television. But I from the bottom of my heart, I genuinely appreciate it, and massive love to you guys. So that's my 1 year anniversary. It's funny, the universe has brought that round for me to actually spit that out and say it. But yeah,
Well said, man. That's true. Very true.
yeah, very, very fucking blessed, my friend. Thank you very much. We'll put up with your fucking Mars, Hydro, Schmydro adverts for it.
Now you got now a word from our sponsors.
Yeah. The Schmydro Eagle Gardens chat. So listen, yesterday I Googled cloning in sand, and I watched this video, and this fucking chump never mentioned Johnny one time. He made out like he did the whole thing. He didn't call it Johnny Tech. He was all like he invented it. The fucking piss taker, man. I've turned it off. Down arrow, fucking Johnny Tech, man.
That's so funny.
And then if you listen, if you turn the volume up all the way in the background, you can hear one of the wormholes playing in the background.
Yeah, cheeky motherfucker. So what's going on? You boys all right?
Yep. Doing good.
Absolutely.
Good day. Beautiful day out there today. Gorgeous. Yeah.
Feeling a little sticky over here today.
Oh yeah? You just been
Yeah.
wanking a lot.
Not that kind of sticky. Sticky outside the pants, not inside.
That's nice, man. Some weather.
It got pretty humid today, I'd say. Yeah, first, it's the summer's gonna come soon, and it's gonna be hot and humid, and I don't like it. So.
Oh, I had a feeling you were going to say that. Man, I love it. That's me. I'll strip my clothes off and sit in the garden, and that's a day.
That's
not wasting time. That's good use of a day.
It's definitely swimming weather, almost, I'd say.
Yeah, I was out in the garden today too. I'm excited, man. I'm excited about the veggie garden now. I'm a farmer. I'm gonna get a pair of overalls and shit.
Gosh.
Hell yeah.
Don't make out that isn't how you roll anyway, dude. Come on.
Whatever. How else are you gonna carry a bale of hay? You gotta have overalls for that shit.
You got like January overalls and February ones, and
right. Let's stand there holding a pitchfork.
Are you going shirtless under the overalls? Or are you going?
Absolutely. There's no other way to wear those.
Okay. Are you gonna have them high watered? You gonna have them all folded up to like your calves too?
Depends.
Okay.
if it's hot, yeah.
Depends on if it's hot or not.
You don't cut them off. You just roll them up to the knee, don't you?
Right.
Nope.
Smiley will have the high tech. He'll have the high tech ones, and they'll have zippers, and he can just unzip it, and he'll have shorts on.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have a clone pocket. The only overhaul is with his pocket. Little insulated packet you can put stuff your clone into. Just keep
It'll have like it'll be a cup holder, but it'll be a clone carrier.
Right?
I am actually even
yellow tubes.
Even to take this a little further, I sowed all my own seed too. So I have tomato plants, pepper plants, all these that I sowed from seed in the veg room. So transplanted them. They're all transplanted out now.
You got any cool heirlooms?
I did, yeah. That's what I Cascadian grown actually. So shout out to him. They sell seeds, and I'm drawing a blank on the name of the. It's a different name. You'd have to ask him again. I don't know. Sorry, man. I fucked that up. But they actually I got a package right over here. But yeah, he's got heirloom seeds and all that, veggie seeds.
Sweet.
You bought some from him. That's wicked, man. We got a rat. He's eating all our seedlings.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. Mellifera Botanicals is the name of it. So, yeah. So that's him and his buddy or whatever do that.
Cool.
Fun, man.
So, do you think we could get stoner bibs? You know, classic, farmer bibs. There is that pocket right there. But do you think that, we could get cannabis that as well to maybe that flip down and it could be like a rolling tray?
I thought I seen the raw guy had something like that in a hoodie already. Maybe somebody has seen that. You know who I'm talking about, the raw guy on raw papers or whatever. I thought I saw you had a hoodie, and then it was like where your hands would go for the front pocket on the hoodie. It would like flip out, and it was like a little rolling tray and shit. And then it had like little zippers and hot spots all over.
Yeah, you could easily do that. They make all types of like pouches and man pursey type shit like that. It's basically like a rig that sits on your chest, has multiple pockets. It could have many different functions, but yeah, you could have a rollout tray in it. You could have a little grinder holder, lighter holder. You could have a whole kit and caboodle, just like 5x7 by 2 little pouch that sits on your chest.
So now, Eagle, all you got to do is wait till next week, and the raw guy will have them out in the raw label, and you can get them from him.
How many? I'm bleeding ideas. This episode is Red Pill bleeding ideas.
Right. It's out into the universe, man. Somebody's gonna grab it. It is ironic the way that seems. Like that's the whole like I had that idea months ago, and now somebody's already publishing it or doing it or whatever.
Well, mine that people are just seeing now is the blue diamonds for a long time. I don't know.
Blue diamond.
Blue
Procrastinating is what we do, though.
What is that?
Procrastinating is what we do. And also, even if it was our idea, we'll be happy you made it. Oh, sweet. I thought of that. I don't care about the money. I just wanted a rolling tray in my fucking...
Sometimes I just call it a high idea, though, and it's not even something that you were, like, thinking of. Like, I thought of... Okay, I'll tell you one I thought of is completely unrelated to weed that I thought of. I don't know if it was this morning or last night.
Tell us in chat, dude. Dude, is it worth money?
Yes.
No, I'm joking. Carry on.
Okay, but it could be. Go ahead, take this. Like I said, this is completely non-related to weed. I don't want to say why I thought of this, but I always wondered why, like in a bathroom fan situation, or like sometimes you got like a little candle you can light, or a little plug in and make it smell nice, or a little, like instead of a butane can, you got an air freshener can. Well, what if like how we use a carbon scrubbing fan in a grow room? What if there was toilets that already had an integrated carbon scrubbing fan? So the second you go in there, you just hit a button on the toilet and like in the same spot where the back of the toilet would be, you have a circulating carbon fan, like an air scrubber, like a air purifier filter in there.
You don't
So
know
then-
about the Japanese toilets that do everything? I'm sure they will already have them in it. You'll have to check, but
Yeah.
you're muted, Eagle. You're muted. I can't unmute you.
You know, you're right though. They do have them in a fancier model, but even for the poor guy, you can go to Home Depot right now for I think they're like $60, maybe $75. It's a toilet seat that you can mount to any fucking toilet that has an LED light on it that fucking make your bowl any color you want it. B has got a little fan on it, and C you has like Febreze like interchangeable packs that like spray the bowl, Febreze the bowl when you're done.
Okay, so this is just like
So
you said, like that's like the V1 model, and you could upgrade it to like the V2 and have the carbon scrubber integrated into it.
You get your dick sucked.
Right.
Yeah. I like that
You can
idea.
have a satire one that sits there and complains about you the whole time too.
It judges you on how bad of a mess you just made. It's like, you're disgusting.
Oh man! Whew.
Come on, Dad. When you getting
off?
off there? Oh, Dad.
We're coming to a time where I bet you that thing's gonna be your fucking doctor. I shit you not. You're gonna fucking shit in that thing, and it's gonna be like, you need more iron. It's gonna connect right to your thing you wear on your wrist and shit, so it knows who you are
Yeah.
and can like keep track. You need more fiber, sir.
I was inspecting your shit this morning, the doctor says, and yeah, great.
Dr. Toilet.
That'll be great.
It's gonna come a day.
Oh.
Soon.
AI in your toilet.
Smart toilets.
You know, I was saying I thought this was a really good show and 1 year and
You
like
take that all back,
yeah, maybe I'm thinking it's all right. We do talk about some
Dude.
whack.
Shit is in the title of this show. Okay?
Yeah.
It is. We're talking shit right now.
Talking literal shit right now with Eagle.
Okay. Subject change.
All right. Hey, spin that wheel. Topic wheel.
Yeah.
Here
So
it is.
speaking of gardens, Red Pill, you could grow veggie gardens.
Yep. Yeah, this is what I got the update on that. We did want to do the raised beds, but you know, the price of the wood and all that. And then my dad wanted to do these like troughs. I don't know what the fuck kind of troughs they were, but I didn't want to put soil in like some metallic bed. So then I actually do still have a stack of pots still sitting here from 7 years ago, whatever. So I'm just going to use those. So now it's going to be a container garden. But it did, you know, I did, because of that weather we were having in April, I'm like, ooh, it's warm enough to have the garden ready by May 1st. Then it still changed.
Could you cut the bottom out of all the pots, dude? Could you? Would that be doable? That you could do tidily? Because then you've got your sort of raised bed style, but because otherwise I feel like you're just going to spend the whole summer watering stuff.
Yeah, you're true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
I think they're only 1 or 3 gallon pots too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I got
Could
some
always
peas
do it,
in them.
Anywho.
round it up,
With
put
water.
the pots down into the soil.
Yeah, I could do that too. I could maybe bury the pots like up to the drain holes, 1 inch down into the ground. Yeah. That's all.
Hey, man, so what are you gonna plant? What are you gonna plant?
3 different bell peppers. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go rustic colored, go green, yellow, red. But I did kind of want to grow purple or orange bells if I can find them. Then 3 spicy peppers. Probably gonna go habanero, jalapeno, cayenne.
You like the spicy peppers?
Oh, I'll eat a habanero right from the plant. Yeah.
Really? Wow. I love growing peppers, but I
Oh,
don't.
just one though. I'm not gonna eat them like cherry tomatoes, but I will do it. Yeah.
I seen one guy eat a habanero like that, and it did not look fun at all, and he regretted it badly. So like,
I just sound like I start to sweat and sound like Ric Flair. That's all the only thing that happens to me.
yeah,
Yeah, just go
can eat
woo,
some hot
woo.
stuff, dude. Yeah.
It'd make me sick. I'd go to the hospital.
You can do it, man. Yeah, there's people who can just handle that shit. It's like they're numb to it or something, but I don't know.
If I did get some heirloom seeds, I did originally want to grow some lemon cucumbers. That's been on my to grow wish list. Lemon cucumbers. If anyone knows what those are, they literally are cucumbers.
Are they little? Right.
They're bulbous. They're about the same size as a lemon. They really look like lemons, but they're cucumbers. Lemon cucumber.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So if I can find, we have a nursery here that I'm probably gonna just find little plant starts. I think it's, like I said, already too late.
Yeah, you're
Might
way
not be
too
too
late.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be doing starts too.
You'll get a plant start that's 4 to 6 inches, probably. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You're not gonna catch that up.
No. Yeah.
Really though, when did you have your last frost? Only like 3 weeks, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago?
Oh no. I don't think it's frosted since April, maybe March. Maybe there was a frost.
Wow.
Yeah, well, Michigan would have had one.
We've had them. Yeah, ours is.
Yeah.
The last one was just a couple weeks ago, or
Same.
my area
Really?
anyway.
Yeah.
I think
I
I don't think it
last
frosted.
week.
Yeah, I don't think it
Freeze
frosted. Oh, go ahead, my bad, Eagle. I'm sorry.
I was just saying that I had freeze warnings as late as last week up here.
Yeah.
Not necessarily frost, but freeze warnings.
Yeah, same here. I had maybe I can't remember. It had to have been late April, maybe around. Oh, it was 420. I want to say
Even after the last frost, I took the plastic off my raspberries and they still burned for a number of mornings, but they were hardy enough by then. But even after the frost, even like sort of 2-3 degrees, there's no point us doing that.
either on 420 or 421, it snowed out like an inch. But like I said, I don't think it frosted the ground. So, but I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't be planted in the ground. It's going to be containers anyways. So, but I wanted to really have it done at first because of the weather in April, despite that little hiccup of snow. I thought the weather was already nice to have a head start and have shit in the raised bed between May 1st and May 15th. So even though that didn't happen, I don't think it would have been wise to do that anyways. Start May 1st. But now's a perfect time. So it's still before June 1st. Like everyone, even then, if I were gonna, back in the day, if I did outdoor plants, put plants outside, then I'm putting them out June 1st, maybe a few days before June 1st. So technically I'm not even behind when I would normally start a garden anyways, because I would start the outdoor veggie garden same time I would put plants outside. So I'm right on pace. What is it, 19th or the 20th right now? Technically the 20th. Yep. So yep. By June 1st, yeah, I'll have some container plants going, and yeah, I'll probably bury them 1 inch deep or cut bottoms off of them. I also have to build a fence or some barrier between those where they're going to sit and where my dog's going to be running around, because of course he's going to mess with them. So.
Oh yeah. Let me just see what it's like if I shake this around the yard. My dog's already
on your plants, but I will.
Pulled several 2 and 3 year old no-till pots and just ragged them around the yard till they're just fucked.
Around
Your dog did that?
I put a fence. Yeah. I had to put a fence around mine to keep the dogs out.
There's a fence
The
now.
minute I loaded the soil in, I turned around and I was all proud of it too. I had it all smoothed up or whatever on the top. I was all nice and turn around, go grab something, come back. Yeah, there's all dog prints through it. I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. The dog is easy to train. It weirdly does what you tell it after a couple goes and then remembers it. it takes a long time to train yourself as a new dog owner. Like, always shut that shit behind you. Oh, you're gonna leave it this time, are you? Well, this time it's gonna fuck your shit up then, isn't it? Every time. So the dog's just been in heat for a month, dudes.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. You guys gonna breed her or something? Or?
have we got? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I knew she was.
Oh, sorry. Are we gonna breed her? No, we're not gonna breed her, but she has to do her first season before. Before she. Yeah, it's better to do that anyway. They say. I think.
All right. I just knew she was kind of a pure breed or whatever, so I was thinking maybe that would. I don't know.
Our breeder wouldn't talk to us about it. He obviously doesn't want you to spay. He doesn't want us to spay any females because I imagine people like that, they just want to breed off them. But nah, that is nasty, man. Not the breeding bit, but the fucking.
No, there's a lot to it. I get it. Yeah, even having them go, like you said, go through their heat is kind of a chore. You know, it's like
he keeps his dogs outdoors, you know, and we do not. So anyway, she got used to being in her cage.
Nice. That's good.
You know what? I'm joking, but actually, it is good because it obviously we will endeavour to make sure she is not in there at all, and she was walked heavily every day. But she's got used to that being a comfortable zone.
Way to make her feel naughty for her natural functions. I'm just teasing you. I'm thinking of that.
Fine if you can clean it up yourself.
No, I don't blame you. I'm just thinking of that one tribe I was talking about where they're like send all the women off to this other camp. Like, nope, you're gone. Like, just gone for a week.
And daughter were like done with her. Like, we could drown the dog. We can put it in the cage and then chuck it in the river.
Yeah, they get pretty
to our normal self.
I've heard cats are worse though. Like, don't they freaking meow, like scream meow?
Oh,
some shit, dude. I was like, fuck that.
Cats are just terrible. If you have a tomcat outside,
they just
into your house and you got a female cat inside that's in, oh shoot, it'll sit out there all night long.
That's
and you can't stop them either. I've heard too. It's like there just ain't nothing you're gonna do. Put them in another room, they'll just scream in that room.
And I've thrown water on those cats and they come back. You know? Yeah. They come back.
Yeah, they're pretty smart. But there's one that teases my dogs all the time. You can walk in front of the front window. The dogs will go nuts because they're not ever allowed in the front yard. You know what I mean? They always go in the back or whatever. This cat must know it because they'll just kind of like strut in front of the window, and then the dogs will be just barking their asses off, and he'll just sit down and like look at them and shit, like like walk off all slow and shit like that. They're just freaking out. It's kind of funny. I gotta imagine he finds humor in it too. Like, yeah, I'm out here, you're in there.
I'm sure they can communicate somehow like that, telepathically or something. Yeah, I'm sure they can. They're rubbing it in.
Yeah, because the squirrels have conversations with them all the time. Them bark back and forth with the dogs all the time. So I would imagine.
Like when I was in Pennsylvania, we had this bird feeder outside the window, and it would get to blowing, the wind would, and the squirrel would crawl down that rope and get on the top of it, and when it would get on the outside of it, that sucker would start spinning. Because the squirrel was like a propeller. And man, I swear to God, it was so funny because they'd get to spinning so hard they'd be hanging on by a fist, and I gonna get me some of that.
It is pretty funny. They speed up too, don't they? The longer they hold on, and faster it goes, or something.
Yeah. It's too funny, man.
Merry-go-round.
I seen one that was like a catapult setup too, and then the squirrel would like, I don't know, the squirrel ran up to it to like grab something and went ka-chunk. And it was like, yeah, it totally like catapulted the squirrel like 20 feet in the air, like lands in the pond and has to swim out of the pond and shit. Good entertainment.
I wonder how many squirrels it took to get that cut. You know, they had to do that 200 times to get that all those angles perfect.
No, he had different squirrels too. He had
200 of them. Squirrel rocket launcher.
Right.
The fuck are you lot talking about?
There's squirrel traps. We squirreled off.
Yeah.
I'll try.
When I was a young man in my
think
house,
that's how the catapult got its name? Medieval. Even back then, they were like catapult cats. Just say it. He had to get his name from something, man.
Catapult?
Yeah.
The catapult?
Yeah. You'd write the bills on what I'm saying.
That's why he keeps you around, Red Paul. You're definitely on his wavelength.
Okay. Yeah, that's one of those golden moments of the episode. Like I said, we need to really get wormhole bingo going. Someone's got to do that for the squirrels and the crickets and my crazy rants and all that shit. You got to make a bingo card. We'll try to make it into giveaways. I'm not promising anything.
You know, sometimes when you go to a decent post, people will have written the first comment will be like the different things that happen throughout the post. So it'll be like introduction, how to do, blah 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 blah. And people will put the minutes in sometimes. Can you imagine doing that for Eagles show?
Yeah.
Talked about dogs talking to fucking all the different headings of shit. Even the headings would be ridiculous.
It would even be played out like bingo. Like you could get random cards and each card would have all the pictures, you know, what is it? Like 25 different things in bingo, little squares or whatever. So you still got to get one line across the bottom or the top or diagonal like that. But yeah, if you get lucky and in one episode, we talk about the one thing and you
talked about squirrels.
If we could get that and it actually happens, then someone needs to win something. I don't know if it's just applause or, but yeah, I stole
win an LED light.
This one isn't even my idea. I stole this idea. I'll admit that.
I'm telling you guys right now, the topic wheel is happening. As we were talking about it earlier, it's one of those things. A lot of times, I'm telling you, when I build shit, it just like it will like appear, and like it appears with the measurements, everything in there. Totally can fucking dissect that shit. As we were talking about it earlier, the fucking conversation wheel, like, came to me exactly how to build it, what I want to use to make it spin all nice. Fucking practically left me a fucking materials list for Home Depot tomorrow. So if you have an idea that you would like on the topic wheel, DM me. And we will see if your idea makes the topic wheel. I think I'm myself. One of them is just gonna be slice, one little slice. Most of them will be big. But one little slice is just gonna say show
Ooh, sudden death.
over. Wop wop. Yep, sudden death. Yep. The rest of them will be all wide, nice conversation, but they'll be that.
Everyone's having fun.
Hey, you could even okay, I opened my mouth. You can even put a little weight in there, right? Don't tell anyone you're gonna do this, even though I'm saying it right now. Put a little weight in that thing. Oh, show over, guys. Sorry.
Red pill's got electric magnets going on it. Yeah, I give a button right here for the electric magnet. Ooh, it's just going, it goes from 60 to stop. Wow, that's amazing.
Show over. Fuck off.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen. No magnetic switches.
Can you leave religion off it, or leave religion and politics off?
No, that's going to be
Oh,
extra big
definitely.
space.
Why, those are like
Not even an option.
Don't DM me about it.
You get all kinds of people mad at us then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got conspiracy, we got psychedelics, we've got all kinds of plant topics to choose from.
We can disagree about
decent
all kinds
world.
of things.
It happens at points, yeah. For sure.
It wouldn't be a fun conversation if we all agreed. It'd be boring. We gotta have the back and forth. That's what makes it fun.
Well, the back and forth is fun as long as we can get back and forth and smile with it. It's still when the back and forth, when we log off, it keeps going. That's nice.
Yeah.
But as long as you can do it in good faith, fun, and have fun, it's lots of fun.
I have fun. I don't know. I get pretty thick skin, I guess. I tend to get passionate about something and my voice will get higher, and then people think that I'm mad or upset or something. I'm like, no, I'm just fired up about it. What's up? I'm not mad. I don't know.
That's your debate voice.
Right, yeah. I mean, there's really nothing to be mad about in any of it. You know what I mean? It's just a conversation back and forth. If somebody disagrees, we can shut this down and they can do anything the way they want to do it. And I can do anything the way I want to do it. We don't have to agree, so I don't know. I kind of realize that portion of it too, you know what I mean? It's like,
Well, at some point, disagreement, does invite a little bit of knowledge, lights a few fire. Sometimes even, disagreement, even if you think you know the answer or whatever, still may go back and just double check. Just double check and you may learn something.
I bet,
You know what I mean? You have to swallow that little bit. Shit, I was wrong. Fuck. Now how do I get back out of this?
Never! Never back up. I've had to do that. You're right. I don't know. I keep getting all these naturalists all upset because I question their millions of years they keep talking about.
Yeah, millions. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh,
Right.
you almost out me on that. You almost out me right now. But it is just past 4:20, 4:21 currently.
4:20 here.
Jeez.
Oh, my clock must be wrong. Yeah, 4:21.
I think I just
I
hit
packed it
back-to-back
for some
420s
reason.
without even looking at the clock. If you go back. Check it out. I just took a dab for 420 and that 320 previous 420 I did too. I'm really on point today.
Yeah.
Actually got this bong at the tattoo shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that. That's nice, man.
Yeah, it's fucking kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I was walking through the house the other night, to fucking put some water in it. The house was dark. Like the snake that coils around and all the way up to the mouthpiece fucking glows. I
Yeah.
didn't even know that shit when I bought it. I was like, it's pretty fucking cool. Nice picture. I even went in the next day. I seen him. I'm like, you fucker, do you know them things glow? And he was like, of course I knew they fucking glow. And I'm like, you didn't even tell me? Jeez, what kind of salesman are you? I like to harass him. I love him.
Yeah, he was like, what are you talking about, salesman? You begged me for it.
Oh, no. I'm always into the cabinet and shit. Why he's fucking doing. Looking at it, he's got some weed shit in there. I don't know if he thinks it's because fucking I'm always in there talking fucking weed or whatever. But he put a little display panel in there next to the earrings and shit there, little bongs and shit. I'm like, that's pretty cool. You know, a lot of people that get tattoos fucking smoke weed. Why not? Why not multitask a little bit? I did stop in there
on the way
yesterday.
out.
Just tell him to fuck off. Just fuck off, jokingly. Fuck off, man. Man, there was a spot under my arm, right about on the lat area, fucking that was, oh my gosh, about the size of a fucking golf ball, rock hard, from just getting pounded with that fucking thing. I said, stopped in there yesterday. He was tatting somebody. I walked right in there. I'm like, motherfucker, for making me hurt like that. What's up with that? I got a fucking golf ball or anything.
You and your slapping the tattoo. See what you did?
Oh, luckily he didn't slap it. Oh, it was a little tender. I was close. I am not afraid to admit it. I don't know what. I was that close from tapping out on that session. Ooh. I don't know if I was not in the right frame of mind or whatever. There's a lot of starting and stopping the other day.
Are you in a good place at the moment, Eagle?
Yeah, especially now.
You don't need
After
the pain,
getting that
man. Maybe.
That's a good release, though.
Yeah, I know.
Good little reset.
I'm just saying, if you weren't handling it as much, normally you're a guy who's like, yeah, hurt me, fuck it. So you might be in a good place. You might be healing.
He thought I was fucking gonna tap out too. We got another guy stopped in. We got talking and shit. He's like, I think I'm done. He's like, you're hurting anyway. I was like, yeah. So he's like, all right, we'll go for another 45 minutes. He ended up fucking tapping out. I was close. I definitely called out a break. That was the first break that I've called out. Usually it's the tattoo guy. I'm gonna, talk to a customer, somebody came in, or a cigarette break, either way. But just at like one point where he was in there and I was like, I rolled right over, almost like in that, like kind of like motions. All right, you're done. I need a fucking break. I need a break. Just get away from me for a fucking minute. I gotta go fucking walk around. You've hit the line. I'll be right back. Hold on. I've never done that. I've never done that. There was just that one spot he got in there and I rolled around. I was like, oh, done with. Stay still.
Hit that funny bone.
I just realized as I'm talking to you guys, probably not one of you guys have any ink. Not any ink. Howard Bill does. I know Smiley does. Green 13 probably not. Johnny, I think Johnny might get a tattoo. So.
What's that?
Have you got a tattoo, Johnny?
No tattoos.
That's crazy, Eagle. That's crazy that the rest of the panel has 0, man. That is fucking, in this day and age, that is fucking rare, man.
Yeah.
Eagle's got enough for all of us.
He's hogging all the tattoos.
Why did you think we wouldn't?
No.
I've got a really bad needle phobia, so it's a trauma thing. Like, I would like ink. I don't have any ideas, so it's a good job that I didn't get fucking stuck in, because I could have made a right mess. But it's not that I wouldn't like
enough
it, really.
your demeanor, and I could see it in your face for some reason.
Right, when you're talking about it. Yeah.
I'm getting talked into getting a Mr. Poopy Butthole tattoo.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
There goes another. Mr. Poopy Butthole, a character from Rick and Morty. I just wanted people to either recognize it or have to explain it and get that reaction out of people like, hey, what's that tat? Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah, but it's only going to be with people you're having sex with, unless what you can have it on your face or whatever.
You might want to.
Yeah, I had it just so that we could do this joke where you ask me and then I get to explain to you, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Good deals. So, guys, unfortunately, I'm pulling the plug today. I got to do shout out, so I want to do the shout outs tonight. I missed last night. I done passed the buck. I got to fucking do my thank yous. And for those of you, as you guys have heard, I'm trying to do this more often. Ever since I started it, behind the scenes, I have been sending those DMs, the 1 years. Now I don't actually. Do you still want yours in a DM? 313. You got yours live on air, but do you want your message? All right.
Yeah, send it, man.
Official.
Because if you die or something, I can go back and read it.
All right. And those of you that have not caught on, it has been 1 year since Mr. 13 has done his episode. So if you get bored today and want to fucking get something you want to check out, go back and check out the episode. Do you remember what episode it was? The number? It's got to be like, I'm going to say.
I was about to
60.
try and work it out. It's just after the 50, 62, something like that.
I don't know. Let me see. When I transferred these into the book, I didn't
Number them.
see here. Yeah. Oh, it's 58.
Wicked. Just
58.
after the 50. Johnny was just a bit before that. 40 something. Were you, Johnny?
I'm not exactly sure.
Are you after then?
You would have.
I think it was after.
Johnny can't. Yeah. Well, it wasn't in May. It wasn't in May. So far it was Dr. Budswell. Dr. Budswell would have been tomorrow. And let's see here. The next day was panel. Most hated grower. Weed smoking for you, which was a good one. Misty Snugs.
The Steve
Haven't seen them for a
Snugs.
while.
SoCal Weed Nerd, Medically Fit, and Miranda Family Farms. All round out the last part of this, man.
I was on before Danko. He's not even called that now anyway.
All good episodes, good times. I suggest you just haven't. I don't know when a lot of guys did catch on to this thing, but man, there is a lot of great episodes like Green 13, Smiley's Gardens, Johnny Canna Seeds, Red Pill came a lot later, but still a good episode. Good episode.
He's making up for it. He's making up for it.
Yes, he is.
What an amazing thing, man. Fucking hell, what a great year. It's been an amazing cannabis year, even with the whole fucking COVID thing. Like, it just stopped touching us, really, I think, and we just got on with it.
I didn't know about the show last year. This time last year on YouTube, I was pretty much watching those old, what the hell was the, oh no, I'm drawing a blank, with the old show, Unsolved Mysteries. I was watching old ass Unsolved Mysteries and Bob Ross painting. That's what kind of headspace I was in.
And that's funny because then Eagle was saying, if you're doing nothing today, go back and watch Queen 13's interview. And it's like, never has a year gone by where I have actively tried to change who I am as a human being between then and now. I had already started then, but yeah. Yeah, it's funny to have that be the case where it's like, yeah, that's kind of the person I was saying goodbye to. But I was, just more emotional and less stable, probably.
I tell you what, I was thinking about it today, man. Looking back, there is a huge difference between the gentleman that I interviewed a year ago to the gentleman before me today. A huge difference, and I would say 100% before the better. I don't know. You seem a lot more calm, friendly, outgoing. Want to talk a lot more. When I first met you, it was a different gentleman. But man, it's been a pleasure, man. For real.
It feels so cleansing to have you say that back to me rather than it just be me, because like it's been a huge healing journey, and to know that I can come here when I want is a hugely healing thing. Like friends on tap, I don't mean on tap,
I
but
agree, yeah.
available.
Yeah, in a way.
For a conversation.
We're one tap on the screen away.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it through IG, we basically are on tap,
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, yeah, I'd
So
like to
thank
say...
you very much, my friend and my friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we should go because Eagle
I was
wants to
gonna
do his
say-
shit. Like
Yeah,
15 minutes ago.
it has growing moment for everybody, I think.
Kind of super ridiculous.
Yeah, so
now that
everybody
you think
wants
about
to-
it. You guys said a lot of nice things, though. Get the fuck out.
Love, my brothers. Have a great day. Thank you very much. What an amazing year.
You know.
Green 13 special. Right on, man.
Yep.
All right, everybody out there in chat, it's your turn. If you haven't been up here on the screen, showing your story, letting us know what's going on in your life, we're all kind of excited about learning who each one of these people are out there. So go ahead and step up, DM Eagle, set it up. Let's get to know you.
Well
And
said,
on that
Jonny.
note, I'm going to flip on out of here, and I'll jump into chat and listen to you calling them out. Appreciate you, Eagle. Much love, Red.
Yep. Good night, Jonny.
All right, see ya.
Yep.
Peace and love always.
Peace. Is that it? Did Smiley already leave?
Yeah, everybody. Smiley was first. He didn't even say goodbye. He's like, howdy.
Well, thank you again, Eagle. And I can't wait till we get to call back 1 year on my episode. I hope to be in a completely new. Well, I want to. Yeah. You guys know.
We already know you're gonna be Fred. So
Yeah.
we already know you.
I want you guys to see some progress in a year. I'm gonna hope that gets done. So, hey, your video that you posted was really useful for that. I'm going back and doing that. I'm writing down Meadowlark Log Cabin on my little index card. That's what I'm gonna be looking at. So,
Right on.
but
Well, brother, thank you
Cheers.
again. And you guys thank me every night, but man, it would really wouldn't happen nightly without you guys. Thank you, brother.
No problem.
Seriously.
You guys. Thank you, Eagle.
Good night. Good morning. Thank you guys always, all for making this happen. And the people that log on into the panel night after night, come on and talk, people that tune in, people that give me leads on guests to get on the show. Man, this does not happen anymore just by me. I get a lot of credit for this, but it's all of us. It really is. Thank you, all of you guys. Let's get some music going so I can get these shout outs going. Miss you guys, by the way. Here we go. Give me back my bullets. Perfect cover song my way out. Of course, after the YouTube commercial. Or two. YouTube, you get rid of it. Is and the Earl Nightingale is fucking awesome. You did listen to that. It's fucking a good one. Give me back my bullets. What's up, cool? I miss you, brother. D's house a day. I'm lost 710. Scarecrow 420. Green Thumb Bones. Christina MG89. Buck 705. Medical, my brother. Rick T, the Rebel, the 19207. Baby and Salinas. Dave's not here. Tom's Food. Drake Walker. Minnow Dope. T-Dog. Dungeon. Jedi Gross. 182. Justin Conway. Duck Weed. 147 426. Justin Gooder. Strongman. Opie Grow 75. Colton Trevor. Mark Wallace. Mole Bishop 420. Who's your cat daddy? Taco Don Slug. Rick S. In devotions 827, James Siemens, Kevin Hahn, World's Last Hope, Pat's Fan 420, Kyle Winter, Dirt Road Dude, Kenoshita, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye, also Dad, Goblin, Dr. Rose, Slugger, Asto, Subjet, Canuck, Canna Queen, Genetic, Stabby, Taze, Hugo, Dirtman, Dan, Keith the Black Says, Mr. Paul Seals, Zen Premium Gardens, Rossi Bob, Rossi Jeff, Soil Roots, Small Tubes, Tyler, Frosty Blood, Storm, Michigan Micro, Ouija Blood, Stuff T Roy, Big Jar Grow, JC, Modern Genetics, SoCal Weed, John, Last PDG, 15, Green County Growers, CJ Apple, Curtain Player, Perfected, Dollar Tree Growers, T1 Productions, State Grower, DLA Grower, we miss you too, brother. It's Nudie Grows, I grew some Johnny Tennessee, that Nutrient Shootout, Snow, Nicky, Zoe, and Slammer, and then Y, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation, Rooftop, 420, I Spy, Aldrich, 25, Miss Manatee, Stu, Moon, Low Grower, the Cannon Crate, Local Grows, Sus, this guy, Burton 79, Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaws, 31, Voodoo All Fresno Nerds, Kelly Connection, Wolverine Grows, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy One for like late, way back farmer, D Block, MFP, Nations Creations, Amateur, Psychedelic for like artist, LD, Sir Sicky Rob, Big Day 420, Brent with a Big Head, 1961, Better, Wiley, G3, Great Click, JK, Triple J, Mrs. Frickley, Brittany, Tyler, Teasley, Help Fires, Lucy G, John, PG Crazy for you, AGWG 420, Dr. Ball 12, Put Thumb OG, Our Girl, Sons Media, Angro, Just Space 420, Beast Coast Gold 420, Sir Hall Trade, Keep It Real, Hagerton 420, Sons Up with Audit Everywhere, BT, Double D Bros, Vegas, Green Puffin Man, Alex Coach, Seth Life, School of Crop, Cause I Love it, Grower, Southwest Okie, Real 100, 212, Miranda Family Farm, H Farm, P. Flower, Ryan Henderson, 313, Middle about Wins, Kingdom Economics, Indra, Whiskey, Native, Mary James, Vanguard, Dreamer, 77, LD, Banner, Bunny, Nutrients, Fish Green, Hospice, Green Nugs, 619, 64, Spaniard, Kruger, Jones, and Rope, G. Rose, Raz, Amy, Joe Rose, Cats, Go from her podcast, Luna, the G, the Green Med Block, Jeremiah Miranda, Stony Creek, The Lost Art, Love, Mr. Owen, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus, Sorrel, Jason Axel, you win, David Goldberg. Mason 6'6", Steve Sparky with Sparky to the forward. Thomas Squirrels, Kaylee, Chad, Brad, Fran, Paulie P, and Kevin Jodry, Mike Ancho, Jay Hugga, GDA, Green Tree Hunter, Good Cloud, Joshua Seeds, Organic Home Buds, Warner Nelson, Cam Wood, Maine Mystic, Show Love Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Sarge S. Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, Richard Forbes, can't skip that far ahead. 311 mix up Kinder Groves, Evergreen Hayes, Pete Sprints, Ed Tree, MJ SA Bar, Great Black Beat, Justin Wells, Justin Med, Travis Wells, Lucky Mike, why'd I mess that up? Chronic Seeds, Keep Running Tight from School Sheets, Tango Gas, Go Basketball White, John Smith, Happy Troicos, Boke, King Raz, Up Little Slow Rolls, Mike Cloud, Oscar Greek Jr., Matt Silver, Indo 11, Stephanie B, Shark Bully 989, Bob Bronze, Silver Nation 420, Joe Clyde, Bubba Spawn 313, Girl, Katie Lady, Frank Root, Jemai, Jay Million, Jay Myers, submit to chat, Mr. Rain B, Bagsy, Back TGC, Jeff Trevor 911, that's Girls 420, Scallywag 420, Skillful 1, Medgore 1, Empire, Breeding Cove, Growly, Lost Leaf, Liam Mass, Danny Danko, Big Bear 7, Ollie Noble, CK Top Turned, Moody Jester, Smoking Wiz, Tim S. Mr. Lazy, Raptor Grows, Rob, Automation is Freedom, Double Tap Farms, Robert Hazleton, I believe I missed him. Green, Mr. Green Thumb 420, 808 Rooting Prospects, the Canna Bus Driver, Hayden Life, Kennedy 710, Operation Grows, T-Ben, Mood Nuts, 619, Hammered Emails, K Doctor Scrambles, VP, Moon Rocks, CHF, Double J, Bio Greens, Self Grower, Hanky Sanky 420, OG, KP, Ganja Nana, Yo Mama, Georgia Joe, Roy Rodriguez, Beat Growing, Nature Twist, Killer, Beat Grows, Conjure Wizard, Husky Garden, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Who, Soul of Life, Bully for Life, the Jeff Pro 420, Beavis 98, Dr. Franklin Moody, Goddamn, I made Ted's Test, the Rippin' Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock, 420, where the fuck you been? Booms Fire, Charlie Fire, 420, Aldridge, 25, Smileys, Garden, JD's, 50s, Doug, Smoke the Road, Features, Grokowski, Twisted Roots, Painted Fire, 420, Jeffrowski, Genetic Memory Farms, the Ball 420, Cameron, Mr. Bagsy, Jeff Carter, Mystic, Mark, Mystic Grower, Ginger Snap, TTE, Rose, Rick Wolf, ELP, 2372, Denver, Mike Denver, Sergeant Pepper, 420, Can Trooper, Flycat, 420, Light Up, Ken 10, UKSI, 420, Blue Boy, Devil Chipper, Tentacle, MJ, Huntsville, USA, Resurrection Prospect, Chris Martinez, Dankman 420, Dankman Dad, Brad Center Farm, Big Like Jody Bell, GTP, Mrs. Most Hated York, the Major Jeff 420, the American 1W, Jigger 714, Sharate, Kitty Old Genetic, Bounce Scotts, Freddie Hit That Hot Fire, Chris Burks, GM Savers, Sergeant Rod, or Save Robbie, Sergeant Live, Figure Lakes Finest, Ridge Pants, Dozer Move, Southern BT Grower, Chief Medical, Jared Bear, Plus One Mushroom, Secret City Pioneers, My Little Tent, 24-2, Spacewalker, Christian, 3 Month, T-Berries, and Heart Soul, Homegrown, Mike B, T. Wayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Black Gardens, John Smith, Elliptus, My Natural Farm, Pacific Northwest, Steve, Ross, Kyle, Paul, Lemon, Hoko, Trench, it's usually like Richard, 420, Grant Hander, Maribon, Sammy Sizzler, 90s Colas, Chris Move, DK Trade, Vision Creator, Food, Canbrew, Canna, Nation, JJ Wires, Dan the Indoor Man, Homies, Hamilton, Grows, Clip Smoke, Kenneth, Keystone, Canna Flag, PA, Big Hat, 710, Eugene Greedy, H2 Hustle, Diet, Brett Dark Hollis, North Arizona, Fear Grove, 420, No Tower, Jesse White, God Dang Yeti, Introvert, Social J, Vixen Robin, Consideration Bowl, Jake Buttercreek, C-Dump from Norcale, the Pharmacy C Bank, Deadhead, Smokey 616, Curtis Graham, Matt Myron, Morte, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Dore, Antenna Seeds of Adam, Carius K, Mike Rubel, the Drew Bear, 420. Maxie 751, Lawrence got to get up. Stu Moon, Paco 719, Bake for Shake, Baby Old Smoke. PWC Grow Bud, Floor Wash, Rich Weed Blunt, Old School Grower, Chad West, Poncho, Grown, Floor Nugs, Find a Little Piece of House Seeds, Life Grower, Richard T, Chrissy Wallaby, Richard Stowe, Food Spectrum Gone, God, Lori Hanson, Real 2,000 Years, Tradition, Mr. D. Conley, Pimp Jam, McBody Face, Show Me Scat Squats, Fuck Google and you, I'm going well. Canadian Resource Farms, Farm, Car, Sefner, Humble Farm, Tannery Farm, Sullivan Street, Oak Park, Garden Town, 9782, Turkey Pass, Martial Artist 2012, Micro Slate, Hefner, Daniel McDizzle, Medically Fit, KGB, Bobby Mr. Green Fingers, motherfucking Thomas, Color Enter, Coach of Plenty, Monkey Balls, Andrew Champion, Bobby Lynn, Me, Trent Nigger, Mr. Mac, Tony Lane, Tony Bill, S, Wheat Peach, Tater, Delicious, Minty, Country Root, Cheer On, Fire Connect, Creek Root, Big Gray 420, Teeny 101, Fuzz and Hazard, Mr. 14, Here to Command, Fire 616, Style Up North, Back Screw and Ruby, Timothy McKinnon, Neil, Jessica, Chronic 88, Bad Real, Jeffrey Steel, Kinda 03, Church Fire, Shannon, Steven, Carlitos, from Tina's Hair, Something, Mrs. Speed, Wookie Fire, Wally Wookie, The Grove, Rock Bob, White Feather Grove, Vernon Truths, Home Grove, Dave, K-Man Grove, DX, 81, 52 Grove, Tommy Cannon, Dave Monks, Dave Agenda, Walla Walla, Canada, Fall Dog, Huron, Kansas Council, Elizabeth Paris, Rock Fam, Justice, 420 Bid, Fresh Roll, Thriving Herbs, Hi Boy, Your Mailman Rose, Baby Growing, Australian Growing, Love for the Plant, Argo Milker, Smart Poker, Unfrozen Caveman, Wise, Highest Surf Craft, Micro Goon, Jeff Lowenfels, Mobius Grows, Tank Brownie, Sam D, Elliott, Harkin, Mystic Flavor, The Foraging Gardener, Open Water, Overkill, Seattle Steve, Shadow Warrior, Valley Green 514, Million, Jensen, Oz, and the Conductor, Uncle Brandon Bruss, Matthew Gates, Steve Spags, Drone Star, Shotgun Willie, Dave Yoda, Dave Simmons, Sure Bro, Grows, Packing this two DJ Conley Aaron, the Grower, like 1978, Michigan Bro, Buzz, Yo Boy, Roy Boy, Delta 9, Jamie Daniels, Collecting this 420, Seek Cola, Dylan, it's time for a PFC Farms, Husky Garden, Sun Grown 707, J8 Grove, J420, Cascadian Grove, Tito, or Plants A, We Works, Captains, Grog, Skunky Runs, Hans Warrior, Jackie Young, Charlie Lies, the Casting Company, Andy Andy, Urge, Green Jr., yeah, from Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 7 Smiles, 11, Bindu Buzz, Micro Rasta, Bob Wop, John Biz, Rescue Road, Rescue Ready, Roadside LLC, Notorious Nugs, Magma Seeds, Father and Son, Jimmy, Notorious Dub TV, Dave, Jose Martin Perez, Doggo, 420, Fuck, Chico Man, GR420 videos. Hopefully, watching their videos over there. Great community as well. Detroit Great Rags, Lewis Garcia, Michael P, AJ every day. Capture Bar, Cheddar 515, Main Grower, Cookies, Jay Kendrick, In for the Grill, Backwoods All Good, Sally Mantel, Adams, Skankin, and Chanel Simpson, One Smoke Away, Guys and Rose, Sue, Aaron Vernon, Troops, Mr. Lincoln, Stinking, Angel Studios, FT 420, Roll Up 10, Paul Fiella, John Funny, Jacobitz, Fibro, Flower, Paul T, LMC, Elevated, Lenny, Organic, Sunman, Sheila Sunny, Jeff Pollock, Ricardo Foods, J. Earth Friendly, Farmers, Candy Farmers, Growers, Candy Forest, Farmers, sorry about that. Fuck all that, B. This week, Station Live 512, Say Guys, Northern 4466, Jason Greystone, Tony Faker, and Steve, Tony Creek, Rough Sonic, Prince, Willie, Tarzan, Superman, Old Man, Hurt Ass, Freebird, Bone Grower, Matty Guy, Simple Man, Survivor Time, Tim Blake, South Coast, Big Fat, Kevin Lou, Blair, Harley, Grower, Jen Guy, Jason Line 512, again, Smee, Collins, Todd Kendrick, Happy Nathan, Sharpie, The Island Ace, Scoop Seek, Ski Share, Ray, Brady Hay, Steve Collins, TCDI, Claire Kelly, Wardrobe, Farmers, Randy, Grande, Pick 1000, 8 Food, 3223, Wake Up, Captain Burritos, Papa Smile, 50 Gigs, and Mr. Guys and Mooch, Fred G, Super 5. Go school over there. We could have burned his shit bag just in case the strong salary. Danny, Zippy, I met him. Honest, K-Hell, Neon Flower, Brett Booth, Kendrick, Blue, KNG, Richie B, Sue, third round, Daddy Bread, Bobby Matthews, Ancient Stone, Bro, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Can't Help It, Happiness, the 3215 Grab, Slow Cut, Lab, Assembly, Homemade, Mad, Red, Fancy Hell, and you, Jada, CNC, Thomas, Midfield, Big Daddy, LG, Guard, High Fly, 420, Lobster, Brush, Pro, Mother, Thing Made, Fred Kill, Yo Boy, Roy Boy, and Sam, Brian, Shannon, Dixon, Rewind, Rick W, comfortably done, one spoke away, the 840 show, Richard Land, Fred Kill, 710 again, Pursuit, Cannabis Pursuit Kick Rolling, Worthy Buzz, Logan Man 81, Oil and Flower Podcast, the Entourage Effect, Corn Dixon, Big Lady Luck, and Level 420, surrounded by Keith, Ferrari Farms, Prince Dweller, Single Fathers, Happiness Without Guilt, Richard Forbes, David Smith, B4 People, Mickey T, Rich John Reese, What About Phosphorus, Patty Daniel Bergman, Green Pumpkin, Beat Younger Lee, Dave Show, Charles Gross, 818, John Wade, Carolina Roots, Sister Golden, Deanna L. Baker, KF Farmers, Plate 1032, one, Only Beef Baby Farmer, J Farmer James, Crypto Grows, HIP Growers, Matt Green, Matt Dan Marino, Chronic Wonder, Sunrise Grows, Top Board Tonight, Small Vision 420, KC Cannabis, Dusty Fixer, My Dog Nelia, Brucey, Alex Hardy Beer, my Granny Cropper, David Rose, Photos, my Mitten Grove, Ned, Sunrise, Grove, of course, my big girl, Lexi Brittany, Toad, Control Living 916, Mike Crumpet, Oh, Alchemist, Skin Mix, Soul, Born Addiction, Rob, Soul, Alex C, Dirty Or, Catfish, High Power, Thunder Dan, Foundation, Station, John, McDaniel, Bruce Marie, Iron Growth, 818, Blade, Daily 5, Bible, Speckle, Eagle 5, Warrior, Third Spot for you. Franklin's out of the Dayton Dustin, Kilo, Kelly, Maxwell, Dave, Captain 420, CPAC, what about Bob Bill, Justin, Rose, John Korski, John T. Dungeon, Gangsta, THC4, PTSD, T-Berry, Concho, Rose, Swamp Camp, Valero, Captain Bigger, Basso, because Jane Doe, Jen Doe, that is, Mr. Manny D, Canafire, 420, Cole, 2080, Normal, Franklin, Guerrero, Bearfeed, Jay, Brent, 74, T.A. Brown Guy, Actor, Brandon, Tree, Maine, PA, Sunbone, 207, Hydro Daily, F with GD, Jamie Reed, Supreme Great, Stony Rockefeller, Caveman, Cannabis, Fruit City, Sin, Hawaii Sustainable, Midnight Roots, Dead Cynic, Knuckles, Monkey P, Polly, Be Quick, Paul, Be Nimble, Bud Kilowatts, Michael D, 889, Disbanded Bro, William Matt, Joseph Brace, Machine RX, Keep It Cheap, Hydro Daily, Concerned American, Cannabis 411, Freedom of Speech, Dr. Jointsworth, These Trees, Ganja, Saduka, 710 is all upside down, Jesse Stevenson, Victoria, you know who you are. What about Bob, Sacred, Gus Grow, Slick, Rick, 8 Dog Pounds, David, St. Louis, Mo Watts, Castanetti, Ed Brett, MN, Roman, Uncle Elmer, Off-Grid Turks, Chris 54, Rice, Predator, Matthew SoCal, Soup, Illinois, Man Beater, Jake Proof, Dark Horse, Genetics, Stoner Dude, Joel from Northside, Kale Land, Karen Land, Mine, and Cry, PTA, B, 13, Lil, Beyond, Correction, XX, Elite, EP, XX, and of course, tonight you gotta put Uncle Stoner up the list. Last but not least, our good friend, Swedish 207. Thank everybody for tuning in. These shout outs, sincere and heartfelt. This show does not happen without y'all on this list. You guys have either contributed, inspired, or just a whole hell of a lot of your time spent out hanging in here. Thank you all for what you do. You inspire me as well to keep doing this. I don't do it just because I like to do it. I do it because I like hanging out with you guys. You guys know the routine. If this is the end of your journey for the day, please get some rest. If this is the beginning of your day, have a fucking amazing day. Treat yourself good first and foremost. Then please do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. I'm a living, breathing example of that. Thank you guys one last time for hanging out with me on this crazy, crazy journey of my life. Have a great day. I will see you tonight, where my guest will be Jimmy Toucan with the working internet tonight. I'm looking forward to talking to you. Again, You guys are looking for something to watch? Then go back and watch 313's episode.